Mastering ISF Self-Filing. Streamline customs compliance with ISF templates. Welcome back to our video series on customs brokerage and international trade. In today's episode, we will be discussing a critical aspect of importing goods into the United States, the Importer Security Filing, ISF, and its role in audits and customs penalty reduction. Let's dive in. The ISF is a requirement imposed by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, which necessitates importers to transmit specific cargo information to CBP before the goods are even loaded onto a vessel bound for the United States. This helps the CBP assess the risk associated with each shipment and enhance security measures. Now, suppose an importer fails to accurately file the ISF or provides incorrect information. This may trigger an ISF audit, where CBP reviews the filing and verifies the accuracy of the information provided. The goal of this audit is to ensure compliance with customs regulations and identify any potential violations. During the ISF audit, CBP will examine various aspects of the filing, such as the correct identification of the importer of record, the accuracy of the bill of lading, and the inclusion of the mandatory 10+2 elements. Failure to meet these requirements can result in penalties and violations. Penalties for ISF violations can be severe and range from monetary fines to cargo holds. It is essential for importers to understand the rules and regulations associated with ISF filing to avoid such penalties and shipment delays. But what if an importer finds themselves facing penalties after an ISF audit? Is there a way to reduce or potentially eliminate these penalties? The answer is yes. When penalties are assessed, importers have the option to submit a petition to CBP called a prior disclosure. This disclosure allows importers to voluntarily admit to a violation, provide corrective actions, and pay any applicable monetary penalties. By doing so, importers demonstrate good faith and willingness to comply with customs regulations. The prior disclosure process involves several steps. Firstly, the importer must identify the specific violation and calculate the potential loss of revenue to the government. Next, they must submit a written disclosure to CBP, outlining the violation, corrective actions, and proposed settlement amount. CBP will then review the disclosure and assess the proposed penalty amount. Importers should be prepared to provide supporting documentation to substantiate their disclosure. CBP will evaluate the importer's compliance history and overall cooperation in determining the final penalty amount. Now, let's talk about customs bonds. A customs bond, also known as a surety bond, is a financial instrument required by CBP that guarantees payment of any potential duties, taxes, or penalties associated with importing goods. It serves as a form of insurance between the government, the importer, and the surety company providing the bond. Customs bonds play a significant role in international trade, as they ensure that all financial obligations are met in the importing process. Importers must obtain a proper customs bond from a qualified surety company to comply with CBP regulations. That wraps up our discussion on ISF audits and customs penalty reduction. Remember, accurate ISF filings are crucial to ensure compliance and avoid penalties. In case of an audit, importers can utilize the prior disclosure process to minimize potential penalties. Additionally, maintaining a valid customs bond is essential for importers to fulfill their financial obligations to CBP. Stay tuned for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when our next video goes live. Happy importing!